Gentlemen, welcome to a drive that doesn't just redefine BMW performance, it rewrites the very limits of what the brand has ever dared to create. Today, we're stepping into the world of the 2026 BMW M9, a machine so bold, so unapologetically extreme, it feels less like a grand tourer and more like BMW's declaration that the future of high-performance engineering belongs to them. This isn't just another flagship. This is BMW building something to stand toe-to-toe with hypercars, something sculpted for speed, luxury, dominance, and precision beyond anything the company has ever made. So buckle up, because from the moment this car fires up, everything about the M division changes. The first thing that hits you when you walk up to the 2026 M9 is the sheer presence. It doesn't whisper luxury, it growls authority. The proportions are long, low, and wide, almost predatory. The hood stretches out like a runway, sculpted with deep aerodynamic channels that don't just look aggressive, they're functional. Every line, crease, and vent has been calculated to reduce turbulence, stabilize airflow, and enhance cooling. BMW calls this design language athletic tension, but in person, it feels more like restrained violence. This car looks ready to launch even when it's standing perfectly still. Up front, BMW finally perfected its modern grille design. It's still bold, still unmistakably BMW, but now integrated beautifully into a sweeping front fascia that blends carbon fiber, air curtains, and laser-thin adaptive matrix LED headlights. These headlights aren't just lights, they're instruments, capable of shaping beams around vehicles, weather conditions, and even projecting visual warnings on the road. As you move along the side, the silhouette is a masterclass in aerodynamics. The frameless mirrors, the muscular fenders, the carbon skirting, and that dramatic roofline flowing into the rear, it's all built for speed, stability, and drama. And then there's the rear end. The M9 doesn't just end, it attacks the air behind it. The quad exhausts sit within an exposed carbon diffuser, the taillights are ultra-slim OLED blades, and the active wing adjusts through multiple positions depending on speed and drive mode. At full tilt, the car generates real downforce, the kind you expect from track-bred supercars. And with its exclusive 21-inch staggered forged wheels wrapped in custom M-Spec Pilot Sport tires, every inch of this car screams purpose. Inside, though, is where the 2026 BMW M9 feels like it exists in a class of its own. The interior doesn't simply combine luxury with performance, it blends them flawlessly. When you open the frameless doors, you're greeted with a cockpit that feels hand-built around the driver. There are no distractions, no unnecessary elements, and yet everything feels rich, intentional, and beautifully designed. BMW uses a new material called nanoweave carbon leather, which combines carbon microfibers with soft-grain leather to create a surface that's lightweight, durable, and incredibly premium. It covers the dashboard, the center console, and even the door panels, creating a texture and depth unlike anything in other performance cars. The seats are M Sport adaptive carbon shell seats that automatically contour to your body. They're heated, cooled, massaging, ventilated, and memory programmed, but the surprising part is how supportive they remain even during high-G cornering. The steering wheel is an evolution of the classic M design, thick, grippy, and finished in Alcantara with LED performance indicators embedded in the top rim. Behind it sits BMW's full wraparound 3D digital cockpit, featuring a floating curved OLED cluster that extends into the infotainment system, giving the entire cabin a clean, futuristic look. Speaking of infotainment, BMW has refined its iDrive 10 Plus system with improved gesture controls, enhanced voice recognition, and a hyper-responsive interface. But the real magic is the immersive driving modes that shift both digital and physical elements. In comfort mode, the cabin glows with soft ambient lighting and the screen's present calm layouts. In M Sport mode, the displays reconfigure into performance layouts, the ambient lighting turns red, the bolsters tighten, and even the sound system adjusts to enhance engine audio. And in M Track mode, everything unneeded disappears. You're left with raw telemetry, live G-forces, boost gauges, lap timers, tire temperatures, and power delivery graphs. The cabin transforms into a digital command center. Now let's talk about the heart of the 2026 BMW M9, the engine. Under that sculpted hood lives a hand-built 5.0-liter twin-turbo hybrid V10 engineered specifically for this model. BMW wanted something dramatic, something memorable, something that would stand out in a world slowly shifting away from combustion engines. The result is 915 horsepower combined with 850 lb-ft of torque, delivered through a performance-tuned 8-speed dual-clutch transmission and BMW's next-gen M xDrive system. But here's the twist: the M9 can operate in 3 distinct propulsion modes. All-electric mode for quiet city drives, hybrid mode for balanced efficiency, and full M-Power mode, where all systems combine to unleash the engine's full monstrous output. From 0 to 60 miles per hour, the M9 takes just 2.3 seconds. 0 to 124 miles per hour comes in under 6 seconds. And the top speed, with the M driver's package, reaches a staggering 228 miles per hour, making it the fastest road-legal BMW ever built. But raw numbers don't tell the whole story. What really defines the M9 is the way it delivers that power. The hybrid system eliminates turbo lag completely. The instant electric torque fills in every gap, so acceleration feels linear, relentless, and shockingly smooth. The engine note is a masterpiece, a high-pitched V10 scream blended with electric harmonics, creating a sound unlike anything on the road. On the road, the M9 feels heavy in all the right ways: planted, secure, precise. But thanks to the active suspension, rear-wheel steering, and adaptive aerodynamic system, the car dances through corners with the grace of a much smaller machine. The chassis communicates everything: the grip, the weight transfer, the road texture. And the upgraded carbon ceramic M brakes bring all that speed down with unfaltering confidence. BMW also puts serious effort into safety and technology. The M9 includes Level 3 Plus autonomous capabilities for highway cruising, a 360 degrees AI vision system, predictive obstacle detection, adaptive crash prevention steering, and an advanced structural reinforcement design using graphene-infused carbon layers. Simply put, it's one of the safest high-performance cars in the world, not just in terms of crash safety, but predictive technology that helps avoid danger. Pricing for the 2026 BMW M9 places it firmly in Hyper GT territory. The starting price lands around $240,000, while fully optioned models can approach or exceed $310,000 depending on custom specifications, exclusive color palettes, carbon packages, and interior personalization. This places the M9 not just above the M8, but in direct competition with the likes of the Mercedes-AMG GT R Black Series, Audi R10 Performance, and even certain McLaren and Porsche models. And BMW knows it. That's exactly why they built it to be this extraordinary. But beyond the numbers, beyond the styling, beyond the materials and the engineering, the real question remains: what does the 2026 BMW M9 really represent? For BMW, it's a statement. A clear message that even in a changing automotive landscape, there is still room for machines built for passion, emotion, and pure driving exhilaration. Cars that connect you to the road, the engine, the moment. Cars that remind you why we fell in love with driving in the first place. As the sun sets and the taillights of the M9 glow in an electric crimson, you can't help but admire just how complete this machine is. It's beautiful, powerful, futuristic, and deeply emotional. The 2026 BMW M9 isn't just another M car, it is the M car. The one that defines a new generation. The one built not just to impress, but to inspire. And with that, gentlemen, we conclude this drive with the remarkable 2026 BMW M9. A machine worthy of the name, worthy of the legacy, and worthy of every heartbeat it quickens.